Welcome back to Keep On Collecting. Do you remember what it's like to go on a toy hunt and not know what you're going to find? Well, I did that the other day. I went to Kmart and I just walked in there not expecting anything, and I found something. And it's funny, the feelings that you get when you know that you're going to go to a shop and find you're after something and you know it's going to be there because someone's told you. So there's a different feeling when you go to a shop and you don't know what you're going to find. And I found something, and that whole feeling of exhilaration, the toy hunt feeling, because it was nostalgic as well, because there's a figure that I found and I'm pretty excited to find it, and I'm going to share it with you. It's the Godzilla series. It's the Gorosaurus. I'm loving this, that I found this figure. I just seen it there and I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. And but no, here it is, the Gorosaurus from the 1968 Godzilla film, Destroy All Monsters. So let me take this out of its box and share it with you because I'm a little bit excited. Right, here's Gorosaurus. Let's do a couple of snips. There's obviously one here holding Gorosaurus in. It's got a couple of little Tootsie Toe ones. So let's, pretty hard to snip these ones. Let's snip that. So Gorosaurus's tail, well, should just go in there. There we go. Done. So Gorosaurus was first seen in 1968 film King Kong Escapes. And well, he didn't have a particular, he kind of wanted to eat the heroin, and King Kong stopped him and they had a bit of a battle. And in the end, Gorosaurus got his jaw broken and out came the bubbles. Never forget that. But it was a different colour to this. So 1968 came round the following year and he was depicted in Destroy All Monsters. He was a bit more of a friendly, living on Monster Island, whereas when he was in the King Kong movie he was on Mondo Island. And Earth had placed all the land-based monsters on Monster Island, and that's where he was living. And this is more the representation of what he looked like in that movie. When we seen him in the 1968 film, he was a good guy, and at the end he was, after the monsters they're out of the aliens' control, at the end they had the big battle with Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, and he came crashing in at the back, gave him a big kangaroo kick, which he's famous for. Good old Gorosaurus, big kangaroo kick in the back, took him down, and Godzilla and Anguirus and him finished off Ghidorah. He looks a bit hunched over, so as you can see, his body's a little bit to the side. He doesn't look quite, he's leaning over to his right a little bit, but that's the way he's depicted in the movie a little bit. And so let's have a look at this. I think that the paint application is really good on this. Like it's a $19 figure from Kmart, and the sculpt of his muscles and his skin with all the bumpy skin, his stomach. They've painted his nails on his hands and his feet, and even the back heel here. And look at his really good dinosaur feet. He was paid when they created the suit for the 1967 figure. It was basically created as a homage to the original 1933 Kong, where he fought a meat-eating dinosaur. So this was basically paying homage to that creature in the 1933 film. Like even a dot in the eyeball. This side, yeah, they've done really well with the paint apps. So each tooth is not, they're not individually molded, the teeth, they're just painted onto, well, they're sculpted there and painted onto a gum. You can see the paint app on his, underneath his mouth here and on his belly. Goes all the way down to the end of his tail, where some of the Jurassic World ones kind of end at the tail there. It's gone into the inside legs as well. So they've really gone all out in the paint app. They've even got his little spike on his tail, which is really good. So yeah, nice sculpt of Gorosaurus. Gorosaurus, I think since those two movies, he has been, he was in a TV show called Go Godman, I think. By that time, I think the suit was quite decrepit and in parts falling apart. I think the supports in the stomach had collapsed and part of his jaw here had started to flap down. Hadn't been looked after. So I'm really impressed. So his articulation, well, this monster is a 360 monster. Everything, look at that. It goes around in circles. Exorcist style there. His arm goes around, or both arms go around 360. There you go. Tail, of course, that's where we joined the tail, so that's a 360. And legs. Legs are, well, even though they're tight, they're 360 as well. There we go. 360, both legs as well. He does look better from the side. He's got that big Gorosaurus head and his dinosaur features. The only other Gorosaurus figure that we have had was a 93 Gorosaurus from the movie Monster line. I don't have that one. I think that goes for eBay on eBay for maybe over $200 now, Australian dollars. And of course we do have another Gorosaurus coming out in November from the movie Monster line, and it's exclusive to the Godzilla store. Looks like he's in scale to the Godzilla, King Kong movie monsters as well. It's the Godzilla 1968 figure. We've got the Anguirus figure. These from 2005. Now we've got the, well, that's more, I think that's the more like a, I'm not sure what kind of King Kong that is, whether it's the 62 versus Godzilla or the 67 Escapes. And of course there's King Ghidorah, or just Ghidorah in the background, or King Ghidorah. But Gorosaurus is in scale to these figures, and I am very impressed by Playmates. I hope that you enjoyed the content. Just a quick one today, quick review, because I was a little bit excited finding this figure, as I've said 100 times already. Anyway, if you like the content, please feel free to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe click the notification so you can get notified when the next Keep On Collecting video is. So thank you again. As Andrew and I always say, keep on collecting, have fun out there guys, and stay safe.